In the middle, 6'10", number 17, Onyeka Okongwu. At guard, 6'6", number 13, Bogdan Bogdanovic. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young. The head coach of your home team, that is your Atlanta Hawks.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got George. Lowry out there with Tyrese. It's MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovic on the wing. He's paired with Reza Shea. Okongwu is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with the good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Maxey finds MP. Count it, good.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Passes it to Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. And he drives in. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
George dishes to Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That one drops for him.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He grabbed a bucket.
Pass to Reza Shea. To the paint. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside for Lowry. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. MP passes to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 points so far.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
At the top of the key, Hunter. Here's Reza Shea. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch at his size. That becomes very tough to contain.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And while Embiid was out continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And so he makes both from the line. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Well, Embiid will do this all night if he can, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
Here's Rizachet, defended by George. Pass to Rizachet, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by Atlanta. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Throw good, MP. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for George. Oubre's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Jackson in for Maxey. Here's Roddy. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. MP finds Jackson. Back to MP. From past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 7 points in the game.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Guarded by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Roddy. Good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
MP, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Herder against Oubre. Herder, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the dunk by MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Buffkin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Jackson passes to MP. That one goes in. MP's got 13.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Hurd. Scoreless thus far. Fires for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how capitalize time and time again.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Gordon is out there with Lowry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's MP. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He scored 14 points and a couple of boards as well. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
For Atlanta, they have it.
Substitution on the court.
Oubre outside. On the wing, Jackson. Still scoreless. To the inside. Here's Bona. Doesn't go for him. Nance with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 76ers trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Bona. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Herder passes to Roddy. Out to Nance. That one's good from the corner. Nance has got his 2nd basket of the game. Jackson finds MP. Down low. Here's Bona. And it goes down 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. Riza Shea is out there with Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Now, here is Young. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. Here's Okongwu. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The 76ers trail by now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this out. Got to pick it up.
With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And Embiid drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy the
Bucks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's a look at some of the stats for him. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Hunter for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Embiid. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Young pass to Okongwu. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team first.
Shea, 10 points for him.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Here's Maxey. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Hawks passing it around. Bogdanovic, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing, and the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Caleb Martin's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for Kyle Lowry. And it's Jackson in for Maxey.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Jackson dishes to MP. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 16 points for MP.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Herter. Here's Buffkin. Out left to the wing. And there's the pass to Herter. Driving to the basket. Missed inside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Buffkin, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Roddy. Great tee that time from Martin. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot off that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks trailing. Passes it to Nance. And here's Herter. No scoring in this one. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Buffkin. That shot misses. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 76ers lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, George is out there with Embiid. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Maxey in at the point. Atlanta is shooting straight 49% from the field. And Young with the basket on the assist by Rizashev. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Now, here's MP. Outside, George. Kicks it out to MP. Rebound by the Hawks. Reza Shay's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Lowry with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Lowry passes to Embiid. Now here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Young. After the made shot from MP, Young knocks down the step-back James. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Philadelphia has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, here is Young. They get it back.
Nothing soft about the putback.
Got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Lowry. Here's Embiid. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Bogdanovich up top, now recovering. Bogdanovich, no luck. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Team starter. Maxey taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And here's Young from the arc, and no good that time. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd is directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.